Sorry guys, normally it brings up a thing that I can see everybody. Oh, there we go. My bad. Hi guys. What's good in the hood? I hope I can put you in a good mood. Starting a little late, but that is the new norm here. My mic is on. Cool. Shout out to your wife, Destiny. Hello, Destiny. Let me quickly share this out on Twitter. I'm recording Home Alone stories, not starring Macaulay Culkin. There won't be any traps involved. But it is good to see everybody. Quarantine sucks. It's stupid. I think it's pointless, and I'm ready for it to be over. I don't know. It's not even fun talking about it anymore because it's like one of those things that you just feel like helpless with, I guess. Turn up my mic. I think my mic said it's normal settings, so I don't want to adjust it much anymore. Lopez Cruz with the $1. Thank you, Lopez. Welcome. Don't activate my trap card, yeah. I've been playing a little bit of like Hearthstone lately, and there are a few different like trap cards that are funny, and I always say that. And anybody who's watching me in the Discord player, oh, you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Katie, welcome back. The queen has arrived. Skyrunner, do I want to read a creepypasta I wrote called The Last Acceleration? I probably won't. Most of these streams are just devoted to reading stories within the theme. Pastry Chan, I do have a Discord. And, yeah, you should join it. I don't know if any mods are here. Oh yeah, Cashy's here. Maybe Cashy can link the Discord. Jesse, want to shout out to your niece Angel. Hello, Angel. First time listener. Well, hopefully this will lead to many, many more listens. Gianna with the $1. Thank you. And Maya B with the $5 says, I feel you. I'm over quarantine myself. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just like, what do we need? What do we need? Government, you know what I mean? It's just like everybody's blaming the government for handling it. Well, not everybody. I mean, just like the media, you know what I mean? Blame the government for handling it inappropriately, but at the same time, everybody wants to get their lives back to normal, you know? And I think, I don't know, honestly. If I say what I think, it's just like it upsets people, so it's kind of fucking pointless sometimes talking about it, because it's not like I have any say over what occurs. All I can say is that I think it's a little bit insane. It's just a little... Melissa! It's a full-grown pizza. Thank you, Melissa. Welcome. New member. Do you ever have stories you ever throw in the pot or have snuck in? I mean, I don't really have anything exciting happening to me, thankfully. You know, my life has been relatively conventional for the most part, and I don't think I really struggle too much with the stalker aspect because, like, I don't know. Obviously, girls, I think, are more prone to the stalker thing because they're pretty, you know what I mean? And, like, a guy's sex drive is insane enough to make them do some crazy shit if they can't control themselves. And then I think also maybe there's a chance of certain encounters being taken perhaps the wrong way, or obviously different cultures feel also welcome to act certain ways that can then in turn be turned into a let's not meet story, you know what I mean? Brad Moth of the Fives says, soon you won't be able to leave your house without a certificate of being COVID free. Papers, please. Yeah, who fuck knows, man. That shit pisses me off. But it seems like people are apprehensive to any sort of like government oversight in their life, and I think it's, you know, how it should be, because if you were to be too complacent with how people tell you to live and that kind of thing, I mean, they can pretty much tell you whatever they want to tell you and get you to do whatever they want you to do, you know? So a lot of people give people shit about stuff or thinking different ways, but it's like, I think you need diversity of thought in a lot of matters, because otherwise if everybody just goes like hook, line, and sinker with everything, it's like who knows what you can be led as a herd to do. Archon with the $5 buckaroonie says, just woke up from a long nap. See your stream tonight's going to be a good night. It's so weird. I think from years of working night shift, I have developed just a release of my melatonin, and I'm just going to theorize that because I don't really know what else it is, but there will be days where I get a fuck ton of sleep and reset my schedule, but then I end up staying up. I don't know. I like yesterday I stayed up till 2 a.m., but then I only slept till 6 a.m. and I was getting some stuff done, and then but then the whole time I'm just like not really feeling like completely rested, which is odd. And so I stayed up till like from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And then around 9 I was gonna go get some like Dunkin' Donut coffee, and then I don't know, I just overwhelmed with a bunch of like need for sleep, and just passed out again from like 9 to 5 today. So that was terrible. Not necessarily the worst thing ever. Obviously sleep is good, but man, you feel fucking worthless when your sleep schedule is just constantly fucked. KFC man, what up? The $3 says, hope everybody has a good Easter tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah, spend some time with your family, guys. Don't let them keep you apart. Obviously, unless the person's like old as shit, because it seems to be the majority of the demographics, at least within the data, is people that are like in their 70s and above that are having the largest comorbidity, I guess you could say, is just advanced age is putting you at the highest risk of actual fatality. But beyond that, I think everybody, as long as you keep your immune system strong, I think we're going to get through this just fine. Blaze Butterfly with the 5. Thank you, Blaze. Can I please do red door, yellow door scary stories? What are those? I've never heard of them before. We're all bored out of our mind. I know, yeah. You guys, honestly, just me hanging out in here with you guys keeps me entertained. Shit, you know? Because most of my days consisted of just like going to the gym or whatever. It's like was a nice way to like kind of like mix things up. And I finally I've been doing keto for a while, and it feels good, you know. When I'm not eating carbs, I don't feel like inflamed, you know what I mean? Like my stomach, you know how like sometimes you much thanks, nice. But like, you know, sometimes you eat a bunch of carbs and then you feel sick, you know, and that's your like indication that you should stop eating, you know. And when I first started like the low carb thing, it's like, what? I don't feel like I'm gonna die. How do I know I'm supposed to stop eating? And I don't know. You kind of like, honestly, people like we as people, I think, just from a sort of natural standpoint, can go many days without food. You know, obviously water's a different scenario. I think we can go quite a while without food. And from what I've heard, like your body without food, like those fasting periods, is a time for your body to sort of repair itself. Whereas when you're constantly eating, it's like they say that your blood is digesting. You know, it's going to the life-giving blood. You know, is doing other things. And so yeah, you know, not getting a ton of constant sustenance in your body is not necessarily a bad thing, and it actually feels really good to just not stuff my face all the time, because it's so easy to, and especially during this like lock-in bullshit, it's just like you know, you're not, I mean, you can go out and exercise or whatever. I feel bad for people that are limited to like 1 hour a day of exercise outside. Like, what the fuck does that even, why are you literally trying to make people go suicidal? Like, it's insane. Michael Gamboa with the 2 says, let's read live stream highlight of my day. Nice. I'm glad I can be that for you, Michael. You guys are my highlight too, for real. And Sugar Mills with the 5 says, my sister started a quarantine bingo for my family. Oh shit. Dead leaf clover with the massive twerk-inducing 50 buckaroo. Says, I'm in the middle of some intense Overwatch, but I'm lurking and listening. Nice. Guys, go subscribe to Dead Leaf Clover if you haven't already. That's Emily of our Discord, and she is a fantastic narrator as well, and she's always been so supportive throughout all this. So thank you so much, Emily, and I really appreciate that. Hope you're freaking clicking heads in Overwatch, not raging too hard, relying on your DPS too much. How many Diet Dr. Peppers am I drinking today? Oh, you don't even want to know. It's bad. I legit, like, I ponder to myself, like, will my mitochondria just explode within my cells eventually one day, and my brain just turn off, and then I'll look back and say, that Diet Dr. Pepper sure was delicious. I can't see straight and I talk like Joe Biden, but man, this sure was tasty. Cam, what's up, Cam with the 2 says, you're my favorite storyteller. Thank you, Cam. Thank you. It's good to see you. Did I see your art in Discord? I don't recall. I may have. Was it something to do with like alien spaceships and that kind of thing? Which, thank you, guys. I always appreciate you guys submitting art in there and just kind of like being creative folks in general. Very positive. It's just like a positive atmosphere in here. Everyone's real positive in Discord as well. I mean, obviously there's always drama anywhere you go, but we rise above the internet drama. Oh, you finally got onto the Discord? Yeah, I hope it's I hope it's accessible, because sometimes I'm never sure if I'm like linking stuff that's beneficial or no, I'm sorry, it like accessible. See, there's the Dr. Pepper kicking in my brain. Can't even think straight. Honestly, my friend always gives me shit that I have ADD or something, because I lose focus so quickly on stuff, which I don't really know. Probably. I think we all kind of do. Just too much stimuli in this world lately. It's so hard to focus on one thing. I do kind of sometimes I like wonder, like, what would relationships be like before having a phone and social media? What would, your creative endeavors of like art or writing and music and all that kind of stuff be like, before you had a phone? Essentially, like, because there's a funny meme I saw where it's like me laying in bed on my phone, me going out to the couch, laying on the couch and looking at my phone, and it's like that funny meme where it's like, travel, I'm a traveler. And it's so true. It's like as soon as I pick up my phone, I get onto one thing, and then I just like find myself laying back down in bed. But Bread Moth with the 5 says, any new documentaries coming up, sir? I'm looking forward to some new stuff. The documentaries are kind of on hold indefinitely due to COVID. No, I'm just kidding. It's mainly just the fact that they weren't doing well, and I know that that's not a reason to like stop per se, but the tough part is with YouTube is that like when one video doesn't do as well as the last one, YouTube like punishes you where it doesn't like recommend your next video out to as many people, you know? So I really didn't want to get into, like, I kind of want to just like keep maintaining momentum on the channel. That's why sometimes I'm apprehensive towards like ghost stories and things of that nature. And obviously these, you know, theme videos seem to do some of the best. So I like to try to, you know, compile as many of those as possible from you guys and focus on that. Cause you know, it's a tough scenario. Hey, there's Robin. What's up, Robin? But honestly, yeah, I mean the documentaries were fantastic. Robin's here as an amazing editor and just does literally everything for me. It's so much help, and but at the same time, it's just so difficult because holy cow, guys, we are getting inundated here with some super generous donations. Ruth Samuels with the 2 says, I love you, but why read any real life haunting cases? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, doing some sort of research into that. Actually, that would make for a really good paranormal video. Maybe people could look into that a little bit, and because some people send in a lot of stuff related to stalker things, and maybe if anybody is into the sort of researching, you can submit something of that nature for the either email it over or with Let's Read submissions, or send it to reddit.com/r/Let's Read Official. And Let's Read Fanboy, Let's Read with the 279 Canadian. And oh my God, Cassandra Hill with a $50 donation says, you narrating these stories are amazing and so helpful before this quarantine crap. Just wanted to show appreciation. Cassandra, thank you so much. That's such... You guys are insanely generous today. It's amazing, and I really appreciate you showing appreciation like that. I'm so glad that I can keep you guys mildly sane during essentially this insanity. I have a feeling that we have light at the end of the tunnel. Based on the models, I think we're reaching some sort of peak, as they say. I believe we have kept the curve flat. We have flattened it. I'm hearing all around that censuses around the nation are dropping, which is good. I'm sure it's different for each area. Obviously, New York, and probably more specifically New York City area and LA might, definitely dig into that. But there's a lot of good resources. We discuss a lot of this stuff on the Discord. So, if you're looking for new perspectives, new resources for information, definitely come hang out with us there, and always happy to talk about that. And Emmy B with another super generous donation with the 20 says, my boyfriend of 4 years finally put a ring on it yesterday. Whoa. And also, when I was younger, something banged really hard on my garage door when I was completely home alone. It was terrifying. Thank you for your videos. Uh-oh. Something banging on the garage door. That is scary. Emmy, thank you so much for that 20. And honestly, congratulations, everybody. Congratulations to Emmy. Getting married. I'm going to make some coronial babies here. I guess maybe you hold off on those. Wait till they get out of the coronial phase. But thank you guys. And Let's Read Fanboy with the 7 Canadian maple syrup dollars says, love you, bro. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Which leads us into kicking off our first of 7 Home Alone stories, not starring Macaulay Culkin, as I make that dad joke again. And I will be transitioning over, as always, to our good friend Iron Cthulhu Apocalypse. Go subscribe to him if you're looking for some long, dark ambient music that you just need for your spooky nights. I'm sure many of you have a lot of that, but I love to include him in the background of my videos. He is also royalty free. Made my job of creating atmosphere infinitely easier. So thank you. To Iron Cthulhu for all of that, always. Let me know if you guys can hear it. Holy shit, guys. Venus Flytrap with the 10 says, I was wondering when you would have a stream. It's good to be back. I am very appreciative of your soothing Let's Read during these times. Thank you, Venus. Thank you. And holy shit, guys. You guys are banging down the door with these. What in the world? Kashi with the 100 Canadian Justin Trudeau bucks. I don't know where I was going with that, but it says Daddy Let's Read. Kashi, thank you. Holy cow. And in this economy too, am I right? Am I right, fellas? Oh, let me switch over the screen here, but guys, thank you. Kashi, thank you. Goodness gracious, these guys are so incredibly generous. You got my blood flowing here, which hopefully will translate directly into my tongue as I read some stories. Holy shit. Caffeine Monster. 69 with the 420 Canadian. Says, I fucking love ghost stories. They can get so messy. I know, yeah. Honestly, I gotta be real with you. Like, ghost stories are twerks in Canadian. Yes, Kashi. It's a very polite twerk. Oh, sorry. As you're banging it back into them. But no, I love ghost stories. I really do. And I want to read them more, but like, it's this weird thing where I'm like stuck between a rock and a hard cock place. You know, where it's like, you know, I can do those, but they don't get as many views, which then kind of hurts my like future views. I know that's such a weird thing to think about, but it's kind of like from like a business perspective a little bit, and the growth of the channel, you know. And so I definitely like to stick to it at least once a month now. I'm going to try to just always make sure that we got some solid ones going into it as well. I always hate to disappoint you guys on stories. I know some of them can, like, some can be bangers, but then like other ones can kind of be like, why did he even read that? But either way, I'm just so thankful that you guys are here and still supporting the channel. And yeah, I'm all about them ghosty boys. Bread Moth with a 5 says, final 2 hours of my shift will go by fast now. Also, if you are alone, is your cat there to protect you? Well, he was banging against my door, so let me actually let him in right quick, because he starts to go buck wild here. It's just so funny because he just, you know, he bangs to get in, and then he looks cute, and then he's like, but then he'll start like wandering around to his typical spots, like rubbing into my legs to get my attention and stuff. It's funny, but it's so funny that he always fits a pattern when he does it. Just does the same things over and over. Cam with the 3 says, your voice is amazing. Thank you, Cam. Thank you. And Blossom Dagger with the 2 says, stay safe, been burning the midnight oil mass. Also, yesterday, or earlier, my roommate, like, I don't know, he was like, had a trash can or something like that, or trash bag he was moving in. My cat was up on a perch and just like knocked over this big bottle of change, which thankfully it didn't burst, because the bottle was like an old Snapple glass bottle, which, believe it or not, was like from the year that I've